What's up, boys? We're here for UFC Mexico. Literally Spear Part 2. Brandon Moreno versus Steve Erceg. Let's get right into it. It's literally the Spear 2. But we got Marquel Melendez versus Austin Hubert. Listen, Austin Hubert is kind of like a win one, lose one sort of dude. And the pattern indicates that he does have to lose another match before he wins. Listen, bro. Win, lose, lose. Win, lose, one more. It keeps going like this. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go Marquel, but that's not even like the only reason. Marquel is coming off of a decision victory. It was a absolute brawl. Strikes were pretty even. The other guy had a takedown. Pretty savage. We're going Marquel. Moving up, Jamal Emmers versus Gabriel Miranda. Listen, we're smacking this underdog for being honest. Jamal Emmers. Jamal Emmers is coming off of a KO loss. Why is he the why is he the overdog? Why is he minus 218? Gabriel Miranda, on the other hand, has 15 first round finishes and 16 wins by submission. He also is coming off of a KO TKO, but it's not in round one. Okay, he submits things in round one. Look at this. He submits things in round one. But now, if this fight does go to round two, you need to live bet. Once you see these dudes go to the stool, you need to lock in live bet Jamal Emmers. But to be real, though, he did get knocked out by Benoit Saint Denis. Come on now. Come on, you can't. And this was before Benoit fought Dustin. Yeah, definitely. So, he was kind of in his prime, before Dustin, like, broke him mentally. But anyways, boys, we're going with Gabriel Miranda, first round submission. But if you see them go to the stool, you lock in second round KO, TKO, Jamal Emmers, okay? Moving up, Vic Pinchel versus Rafa Garcia. And don't forget, we are in UFC Mexico. So all the Mexican fighters get a crowd advantage. They get home turf advantage. For some people, that's an advantage. Some people, that's a disadvantage. You kind of got to read between the lines. You know what I mean? Vic Pinchel is the oldest UFC fighter on roster, by the way. How old is bro? 42. Oldest UFC active fighter. Let's go. He's coming off of a loss. This dude beat Hubbard in a decision. LOL. That's funny as hell. He also did beat Jim Miller, so kind of keep that in mind. He beat the other unk that we have besides, Robert Bobby Green. But you see the odds. They are what they are for a reason. I don't know why I keep saying Rafael. Rafa Garcia is Mexican. He's gonna have the crowd behind him. He has 9 wins by submission, 6 first round finishes, but my boy is coming off of a KO loss. And he did fight Clay Guda to decision, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm definitely taking Rafa Garcia. Bro, his name is hard as hell to pronounce, bro. Moving up, Lupi Goddess versus Julia Palastri. Who bets on women's fights, right? The woman Lupi is ranked 11. She's coming off of a loss. Julia is coming off of a win. They're both 5-2. Like who? Like we're gonna bet Lupi though. The prospects, I'm not really that high on the prospects anymore. All the recent prospects have been going down the drain. Down the drain. Moving up, Kristen Rodriguez versus listen Costa. I'm not no disrespect, man. I'm not even gonna try, bro. I'm not even gonna try. Okay. The dude with the crazy chest tattoo. I like it. Very abstract. You know what I'm saying? He got 7 wins by knockout, 8 wins by submission, 9 first round finishes, 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? Lucky numbers. He's a beast. His last win was submission, right? Yeah. Let's go. He did get knocked out round before that. But, hey, Christian Rodriguez is a dog, though. He is a dog. He is Mexican. He's going to have the crowd behind him, right? He's Mexican. I didn't just say that out of nowhere. I did say out of nowhere. I'm so sorry, Christian Rodriguez. so absolutely sorry. My boy has an eye in that's such a weird placement for an eye. But whatever. My boy is coming off a decision victory against Bashi. That's tough. He did get submitted round 1. I think that's going to be Miquel Costa's path to victory over here. He's coming off of a submission victory. Miquel Costa is a beast. He's a savage. Ever since his last victory, kept an eye on him. You know what I mean? We're going Miquel Costa. Moving up, Jose Daniel Medina versus Ibeta Gutierrez. Ibeta Gutierrez from Cameroon. Same place that Francis Ngannou is. He's 6'4", massive for the division. Going against Jose Daniel Medina. Listen, Gutierrez is going to be way bigger than this dude. But I do think that the prospects are going down this year. I don't think that Jose Daniel Medina is going to let Gautier walk through him on UFC Spear Part 2 in Mexico. I don't think so. He's Bolivian. I think he's going to try his best to take him down. This is what I think we're going to go for. I mean, he might try to sleep him. Hey, you never know. You never know. But we're going Jose Daniel Medina. He does only have one fight, and it went to decision. But hey, it went to decision. My boy's a dog. My boy's a dog. We're going Medina. Moving up. Edgar Chavez versus CJ Vergara versus Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? My boy has 7 wins by knockout, 2 first-round finishes. He did lose against Banamanov, you know what I'm saying? And he also did get knocked out by Tamironov. Okay? But he's fought 2 animals back-to-back. He has been in the UFC for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He did lose to Odie Osborne in decision. That is kind of foul. Shout out to Odie Osborne. But listen, I think CJ Vera has a big chance to beat up Edgar Chavez. I really do. Even though my boy does have 4 wins by knockout, 8 first-round finishes, 7 wins by submission. My boy did come off of a crazy squabble with Van on the literal original spear card. That fight was great, but he got his ass whooped. He got exposed, and he has not fought since then. Joshua Vance has like 3 fights since then, 2 fights since then. We are definitely going CJ Vera. I think Edgar Chavez, he's going to have the crowd behind him. He's going to have the thoughts of what Joshua Van did to him. And Joshua Van, it kind of exposed, bro, that if you just pressure him a little bit, he's going to fold, but I'm hoping he did make the adjustments. We're going CJ Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? We're going CJ Vegeta. 100%. 100%. Money line. Let's go. Moving up. Kevin Borjas, who's also fought Joshua Van to decision. You know what I mean? And he fought Alessandro Costa. Never heard of that dude, if we're being honest. You know what I'm saying? He got knocked out. He's coming off of a knockout loss. Well, Ronaldo Rodriguez is apparently the next up prospect. 2 million followers, bro. 2 million followers. You know what I'm saying? Coming off of a win against Odie Osborne. He's on a 2-fight win streak. He hasn't even lost yet in the UFC. We're going Ronaldo Rodriguez. I think this is the easiest lock of the night. Listen, I did talk shit about prospects, but this dude, he's giving me Ilya Tuporia, and not obviously not Ilya Tuporia, like not like Duke and shit, but he's giving me like he has the whole country of Mexico behind him, and he's gonna rise to the top. That's the vibes I'm getting from bro. We're going Ronaldo Rodriguez money line. You know what I'm saying? Moving up, David Martinez versus Simon Oliveira. From this angle, Simon Oliveira literally looks like a 135-pound Tom Aspinall, right? It's kind of crazy. But David Martinez is debuting. I know absolutely nothing about this guy. He's 26 years old. You know what I mean? Simon Oliveira, on the other hand, has never had a win in the UFC ever. He's coming off of a KO. So they're kind of feeding David Martinez, Simon Oliveira. They're trying to make my boy a star. But something to keep in mind, right, is if Simon Oliveira loses this, my boy's cut from the UFC, so he's going to come in there with that fire. David Martinez is definitely going to have the crowd behind him. I would kind of stay away from this, but if I had to put my bread on it, I'll put it on David Martinez, if I had to. Moving up, boys, we got the return of the Chihuahua dude, Raul Rojas Jr. versus Vince Morales. You know what I'm saying? Vince is coming off of a loss against Elijah Swift. No idea who the fuck that is, if we're being honest. But Raul Rojas Jr., his loss is so, present in my mind, and it's crazy that it happened, 3 fights ago. Almost 4 fights ago. It literally feels like that was his last... I literally thought, before I made this video, that he was coming off of a loss. It's kind of crazy to think that he's coming off of 3... Oh! No, is that because he... Was this a robbery? No, it wasn't. Okay. Damn, yeah, no, that loss is, super in my brain. I have no idea why. We're going Raul Rojas Jr., I like Rob Rojas Jr. He's young as hell. There's a video of somebody like playing a prank on him in the gym, and he smacks the hell out of him. He tries to run. He tries to line the fade up like right there, and he got all his homies right there. It was pretty cool. I got Rob Rojas Jr. Bro. He seems like a mean little dude, you know. But don't get it messed up, man. This dude Vince Morales is not a bum. He's not a bum. He takes shit to decision. He got a chin. He definitely takes shit to decision. So I'm gonna hope Chiwiwi submits my boy. I'm gonna go with Chiwiwi submission. You know, moving up, the fridge has returned. The fridge has been left open. Kevin Wide Body Gastelum. Kevin Wide Body Gastelum, man. He is coming off of a crazy ass win over Daniel Rodriguez. I like Daniel Rodriguez, bro. I thought that was gonna go well. He's also coming off of a loss against new number one contender Sean Brady, round 3 submission. Didn't do as bad as Leon did. You know what I mean? Beat Chris Curtis. Had a squabble with Jared Cannonier. Main event. Did he lose? Of course he did. You know? He's had some tough fights. Whitaker. He's had some tough fights. His last 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 have been hard as hell. You know? And this is not easy at all. Joe Pyfer is one of my favorite new prospects, man. He did get fraud checked by Jack Hermanson. He did. It was a bad beating. I'm pretty sure, right? It was like incomprehensible. Yeah, 188 to 95. But my boy made the adjustment. He came back and slept whoever this is. You know what I'm saying? He slept them round 1 minute in, and we all know Kevin Gastelum has a chin. He's wide body. He's just comfortable in there. He's like a heavyweight, bro. He doesn't want to cut. He's just like, listen, I'm fighting at my natural weight. Don't even worry about it. This dude could be a 155 pounder if he wanted to. You know? I'm gonna say this goes to like round 3, Joe Pyfer knockout. Nah, round 2. I think Kevin's gonna catch a real nasty beating. I really do. And I just kinda wonder what is bro's like plan? What's bro's plan? They are feeding him animals. It kind of seems like they just want him to get on. He has been in the UFC for a gang of time. I forgot he fought Bisping. Damn, Kevin Gastelum. They doing you dirty, man. They doing Kevin Gastelum dirty. Hopefully, listen. Hopefully, Kevin Gastelum doesn't go into zombie mode and Joe Pyfer just can't sleep him. But I'm going to go Joe Pyfer. The odds what they are for a reason. Joe Pyfer's a big dude. Kevin Gastelum's a short dude. Yeah, 5'9" to 6'2". Yeah, 100%. It's crazy because they have this almost same reach. 4.5 inches of reach. It's kind of crazy. I would think that like Joe Pyfer would have like maybe like 7, 8 inches of reach on him. We're going Joe Pyfer. 1,000% though. Talking about somebody with a chin. Drew Dober. We got Drew Dober versus Manuel Torres. Now, you know, everybody knows about Drew Dober. His pictures look literally photoshopped. He looks like the, what's that movie about the ants, bro? He literally looks like that. Either way, coming off of a loss against John Silva, coming off of a loss against Manny Moicano. What was it beating against Manny Moicano? But Drew Dober doesn't go to bed. He doesn't. And I think that's what's going to help him tonight. He did catch a beating against Gene Silva. I kind of can't defend him on that. That's disrespect. They put him on that card. I mean, it was close, but when I watched it, it did not seem close. We're definitely going Drew Dober, but listen, Manuel Torres is not a bum. Not a bum. Coming off of a loss to Bahamondes, a KO of Bahamondes, he does submit things. He does put people to sleep. He definitely has power, but again, that power holds no bounds to Drew Dober. You know, you're not putting Drew Dober to bed. I promise. You might be able to submit him, but Drew Dober has that experience in the octagon. I think he's going to understand to know how to sprawl and get off the cage. Okay, 27 and 14. My boy's a legend. I've seen Drew Dober ever since I was like 13, 14. We're going Drew Dober, man. Money line should not be this close. It really shouldn't be. I understand Manuel Torres is gonna have the crowd behind him, but we're going Drew Dober. This is a. I just noticed Kevin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer is such a weird fight to throw on this card on Mexican card. Such a weird fight. You could have picked any other like big people fight. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted like that, that's just weird. Like neither of them are Spanish. You know, it's not like that for any other fight except for the first fight. But like, come on now, boys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Moving up, boys. We got the main event. Brandon Moreno, ranked number 2 versus Steve Erceg. Listen, we're very biased for Steve Erceg. Steve Erceg's our boy. Steve Erceg is our boy. Everybody in this weight class is an absolute animal, except for Kai Kara France. Fuck you, Kai Kara France. Kai Kara France left my boy Steve Erceg real bad. It was real bad. But his fight against Pantoja was bussin'. He just needed a little bit more cardio. Both of them were gassed. It was an absolute war. I'm going Steve Erceg. Brandon Moreno, you've been at the top of the rankings for a long, long, long time. Just kind of back and forth, win one, lose one, win one, run it back, lose one, win. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's been up there for a long time, and it's kind of because he's fought the same 2 people, 3 people, and he's had trilogies and shit like that. So I'm happy he's going to get some fresh blood with Steve Erceg. My boy's Australian. He got that little lisp. That's my dog, man. Steve Erceg. I 1,000% believe in you. And if you win, I hate to say it, but you are going to be granted a fight with Kai Kara France. Whoever wins this is more than likely going to be granted a fight against Kai Kara France. You know, this is definitely going to be a banger, though. We already know these flyweight fights are they're going 5 rounds. They're going all the 5 rounds. They're not going to be able to submit each other. They're not going to be able to knock each other out. It's just going to be an absolute war. It's going to be a war. Listen, Brandon Moreno's going to have the crowd behind him. It's going to get loud in there. Okay, Erceg. But bro, I believe in you. You got this. Anyways, boys, if you saw, listen, this is it, but this post, if you end up making it to the end, if you end up watching that Gable Steveson video, bro, the wrestling community is on me crazy. Like, what? They're like, yo, why are you talking about Gable Steveson, bro? He's the greatest. He won an Olympic gold medal and then decided to do absolutely nothing besides return back to college wrestling as a super senior and then lost. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, bro. You can't sit here and say, yo, this dude is so cool. This dude is the best. He's obviously not, bro. I don't understand why you guys are like meat riding so bad. It's kind of crazy. Those are the Gable Steveson fans, man. I've been literally responding to Gable Steveson comments all day. That video has like 1,000 views and like almost 200 comments. Like, it's literally ridiculous. I bet you when I finish this, there's like 5 more comments. Anyways, boys, Erceg, you got this. I don't know if you're gonna beat Kai Kara France, but you're definitely gonna beat Moreno. Peace.